what an awkward intro.
Anyway, hi, welcome back to That's Why We're Friends podcast. We're your hosts, Shannon and
Charmaine.
yeah. So if you haven't noticed from the last two episodes,
Which you should.
Yeah, we're recording two episodes in the very same day.
Yes, and I still don't have my mic stand.
Arm exercise.
Oh my gosh.
So what are we gonna talk about today?
Today we're gonna talk about I think it's a modern day problem. No, it's 100% a modern day problem. Technologies. See, I'm still old fashioned.
Sorry lah. Convenience.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what we're gonna talk about today.
Okay.
The things that technology bring you and the cons of technologies. But
Pros and cons.
Yeah, but before we go into that, what do you think about like new technologies like the Tesla auto driving and ChatGPT? What are your thoughts?
For Tesla, auto driving, it might be useful for people who really travel a lot, especially like
Long distance.
like maybe from KL down to Johor or KL up to Penang. Yeah, I think it's very useful for them, but at the same time quite dangerous, because I think I saw one on the internet where a lady was driving her Tesla in autopilot and she was sleeping in the highway.
That's too much trust you're giving to a robot.
Yeah. So that's pros and cons lah.
What about ChatGPT?
Actually, what is ChatGPT?
Okay, I've used ChatGPT for my work. Not like I straight take the points that the chat gave me. It's more like a friend that knows everything.
Oh,
Like I
very
remember
smart friend.
I was researching on a topic and I asked ChatGPT like, hey, for example, why is children animation important for children? Usually last time before ChatGPT, you have to go on Google, type that in, read through all the articles that came out. But this ChatGPT, it will help you summarize from all these websites, all these articles.
Okay.
But then the con is you won't have the source lah.
Yeah.
Like you want to recheck or backtrack it, you can't do that.
It makes things fast, but at the same time you can't reference them.
Yeah. It's really fast because it only took like maybe less than 5 seconds for the answer to come out.
Interesting.
Yeah. For me, I think I only trust robot or AI to do fixed stuff.
Fix stuff as in?
Like a factory, the machine just have to take this to put there, take this, put there.
You mean manufacturing, is it?
And also like the Tesla autopilot stuff. I only believe if everyone is using the same system and all the cars are system to the same route. So means like only one straight line lah. You cannot go left, go right, like that.
I think that's a bit difficult.
But yeah, that's why I say I only believe robots to do like mundane stuff that you don't want to do lah.
Okay.
So, like driving, you still need to be aware of your sights.
Yeah.
I know that the Tesla have like sensors for the left and right, but then there's always the chance for them to miscalculate stuff. Like I saw a video the person is in a Tesla, but then there's no one surrounding the car, but Tesla detected there's someone nearby, a human. But then they go check the place lah. The place is actually
What?
it's beside a grave, and the Tesla detect a person there, but then when they go check, it was actually I think a flower kind of, those kind of flowers they bring to,
Oh, okay.
but it's taller. So I think they calculate it by the height. So they think that height is a human height. So they thought that it was a human. So there's always like chances of AI getting it wrong.
I thought you were gonna say
No, not phenomenal stuff.
Tesla, you want to become a ghost hunter?
The side product, right? Other than cars.
Interesting.
Yeah, for now I still don't really believe lah. But no doubt that technologies bring a lot of efficiency to our lives. But some things I still believe in manual.
Yeah.
So going next, what do you think you use technology for?
For
In your
daily life, is it?
Yeah.
For my phone, it's basically like contacting people, or my GPS acts as a GPS for me to travel around. And then mainly is entertainment purposes. Yeah, because when I'm out and waiting for my mom to do her work, I always use it to watch like YouTubes or play games on it.
Yeah. I feel like I use technology for work, obviously, to contact people. It's more efficient than sending, the physical mail, which you will get like only like 2 days or 3 days after.
Yeah.
And it takes forever to get a reply. Although I know people who take forever to reply a message using your phone also. I don't want to mention anyone. And to bond, like if your family or friends are in another country,
Yeah.
you can still bond over the phone. And to kill time is also one. I think like 80% of my time I use social media or all these gadgets to kill my time. And the last one is, I think it's very important for me, to avoid socializing.
What?
Yeah. Like sometimes when I'm alone in a public space,
Yeah.
and I don't want anyone to talk to me, like even to ask like, hey, where is this place and stuff. I don't want anyone to come into my personal bubble. I will just act busy on my phone even though I got nothing on my phone. I'll just be on a home screen, swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, swipe right.
Interesting.
I think this is what a lot of young people do also lah. You see on the public transport, everyone's on their phone.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's not like last time. If you're on public transport, you will talk to the person beside you even though you don't even know the person beside you.
True. I think it doesn't just revolve around public transport. Because remember the concert we went, Mamamoo? When we were queuing, I noticed quite a number of people were on their phones also.
Yeah. We were not on our phone, so we made friends.
We were, and then we saw them not having an umbrella. So
But then we later,
yeah, put down our phone and we actually socialized.
yes.
Which is very unexpected from the both of us actually.
Yeah, I'll never expect myself to talk to someone that I don't know.
Yeah. But it's good. We get to know more friends.
Speaking of that, remember when last time when we were younger, we don't have that much technology yet? We will still find ways to kill our time, right?
Yeah.
Just that now the kids, the only thing when they are boring, when they got nothing to do, the first thing they will thought of is iPad.
iPhones. Yeah.
I want to watch this on YouTube, watch that on YouTube.
Yeah.
But last time, do you want to share some experience of yours where you used to kill time when you were younger?
Sure. Last time when I was young, I used to play. I'm not sure whether you heard of it before, like Batu.
We don't have that much a gap, okay?
Batu Seremban.
Oh, I know, but I didn't play before lah.
Oh, you never played before? Yeah, I used to bring that out with me.
That one is like,
For those who don't know what's Batu Seremban, it's actually 5 small little
packs, right?
packs.
Sandbags.
I call it bean bag because
bean
it's
bag,
either
sandbag.
bean or rice because my family they put bean and rice into a small little sachet.
Like pouch. Right?
Yeah, pouch. It's very tiny, and then there's 5 of them, and then you just throw on the table, and then you like just pick one, throw, and you try to collect everything together without the one flying, dropping on the floor.
Yeah. I know that game, but I have never played before.
I always bring that out when I'm bored. If not, is if I'm really really young, let's say I was 5 to 7 like that, I always bring out one of my Barbie dolls.
Okay. I feel like when I was younger, I doodle a lot. I draw a lot and like fold origamis a lot when I was in primary school. Like that's the trend lah.
Yeah.
I remember the biggest trend is the frog.
Frog.
Yeah, I don't know how they fold the paper into a frog, and then the frog, when you press on the tail part, it would jump. So everyone will fold their own frog and then compete.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, we design our frog and then we compete. If your frog leaps on the other person's frog, then you win. The same system, change it to erasers also.
Yeah, I remember the eraser one.
I remember that there's one time the Pokemon eraser. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The eraser, how strong is the eraser? Got nothing to do with the Pokemon printed on the eraser.
Yes.
But everyone would think that the stronger the printed picture is, the stronger the eraser is.
Yeah.
Now thinking it back, I feel like it's just marketing strategy.
Right.
I remember my cousin having a whole tub of it, He started from like a few erasers and then compete with other people. If he win, he get to take
that eraser. Yes.
That's how he get a whole tub. And I'm like, I used to think he's very cool because he won so much. now thinking back, it's like, okay, now you got a whole tub of erasers, and then
Yeah. If it wasn't for like Pokemon printing, there was a time where they print national flags.
yeah, I used to
Yeah.
collect that.
So my classmates, they will either have a themed competition, like maybe today is a Pokemon theme, and then the next day is a country theme. Yeah. So mostly the boys will play it. So the girls were like, "What is that?"
Yeah. Now that you think back, it's just erasers with prints.
It's just proof that kids are naive when we're young.
Yeah. And another game that I really like is, we used to have the exercise book, the small books, with a lot of blocks. And then in the middle of the block, we will draw a dot first, and then each side of the paper we have the house. So you will have your house here, I will have my house here.
Okay.
From the dot in front of our house, we will start like drawing a line by pushing the tip of the pen. So depends on which direction the pen goes. You stop there, then you have to go to the other person's house. It's like football, but with pen.
No, I never played that before.
I love that game so much. Me and my deskmate, we have a book just for that,
Oh my gosh.
Then we will play every day. Then we will invite, because usually it's just 2 of us. Then sometimes we invite another person, so 3 of us or 4 of us will play together.
Okay.
I feel like because of technology, it kind of limits the creativity the kids have now.
Yeah.
Because now everything is all spoon-fed to you. All the information you want to know, Google will tell you. Last time we have to go to the library or ask our seniors.
Yeah.
So like now the kids wouldn't want to play with paper frogs anymore or erasers with prints.
I think it depends lah, because some of them still have interest in it.
In drawing I will understand, but more like finding ways to kill time, making up new games. Like last time I remember in primary school, every recess, not every recess now, okay, that's exaggerating, most of the recess we'll have physical games like
Ice and water, tags.
we just run around, and then even though you're not from the same class, you go ask, hey, can I join?
Yeah.
And then the person would join us, then we'll make new friends. And then almost like the whole school knows each other.
Yeah. When you say that, it reminded me of my primary school, because when we were in the morning session, some kids will reach early. So when just a few of them in the class, they will like go next door and ask, hey, do you guys want to go downstairs to the basketball court and play
together?
Yeah, so whenever I arrive school, I always see like all my friends there running around. It's just very, very fun. But we always end up getting scolded by our teacher.
Because you're all sweaty before class.
Yeah, but my teacher, she is actually like happy that we go out for morning exercise, but she always says like, remember, you want to play, you wear your PE shirt. You don't wear your school uniform. If not that she don't like the smell, she said that you have to think about your desk mate. You have to deal with your sweat. Which is kind of true.
Yeah. Now I asked my cousin, who is still in primary school, do you know like friends
outside of your classroom,
outside of your class that's not going to the same tuition center as you? She don't really know. So it's like limiting their social circle, I'll say. Less chance for them to have talks and know people, right?
Yeah, but even if you don't know them, you still say hi to them, right? Since you're in the same grade.
I don't think they do that though.
Really? I always do that when I was a kid.
Like, you know that we are the same age.
Yeah, we're the same age. Maybe you're just a
friend of a friend.
A friend of a friend, or a schoolmate just right next to my class. Yeah, I'll still try. Like, even if I'm too shy to say hi, I'll just nod my head and like smile at them, like a small little greetings lah.
Yeah, but I don't think they do that now. It's like avoid social lah.
Okay.
And then every time, most of the time, I won't say, okay, I'm not trying to throw my cousin under the bus here. Most of the time when they get home from school, the first thing they do is
iPad.
yes, phone. Last time we still have to do our homeworks, and then
Yeah.
I don't see my cousins do homework though.
Do you
Like,
think they finish it in school?
every time when I ask, hey, don't you have homework? They'll say like, oh, I have finished, or they will just leave it to the last minute lah. Although I won't say that I always finish it before, but I will at least do majority of it before I start playing.
Isn't that what our parents used to do?
Yeah.
Teachers?
You have to finish your homework before you do anything.
Yeah.
I feel like now their lives are more revolved around
Technology.
Like even if they socialize in school, they will say, oh, have you seen this TikTok? Or have you done this? Oh, do you know this person said this on the internet? What us is like, hey, you know that canteen got new food.
I think mine we still revolve about technology a bit, mostly television programs.
That during that time is like you have to specifically wait for this time to watch that episode, right?
Yeah, it's like, oh, have you watched this episode of Codename Kids Next Door.
that one.
Or what Totally Spies, Kim Possible, and then you just talk about it. And then after that, it's like, oh, I wonder what happened if they went to this route or that route.
Yeah. Plus now the programs that kids watch is not on TV, and not like everyone's the same now. Everyone's on YouTube, and then YouTube there's so many channels, right?
Yeah, there's more platforms because during our time we mostly rely on Astro. If not Astro, then it's TV7 or TV3.
Yeah. And they also always have like only maybe 1 or 2 hours of kids animation to supervise the time of them being on the TV. Because right after that, I remember right after that kid animation time is news. 100% no kid like news.
Yeah, that is during TV7 time, right? But Astro, they have specific channels for kids.
But you have to subscribe.
Yeah, not all kids get to subscribe to it. But for kids nowadays, they have more platforms, like there's Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus.
It's getting more and more.
Yeah,
actually.
they also.
It's very hard to supervise if there's so many choices for them.
Yeah, and if it's not that, then it's like what? Spotify to listen to songs. Yeah. So they have more choices, and
You never know what they're watching on it.
yeah. Like, that's why even if they put like it's for kids, I think parents should also be aware of what they're watching actually.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I remember watching my niece. That time she was playing on her father's phone. She was watching something quite violent.
For her age.
Yeah. So I'm like, are you sure you're allowed to watch this?
But some people will say, it's on the internet. It's sooner or later. But of course, the later, it'll be better, right?
Yeah. And then like since there's iPad and all, you can download your own games as well, right? So I'm not sure whether you read the news before. I remember reading one news. A boy, he downloaded the game, but he also purchased
The game.
like in-game purchase. He legitimately spent quite a huge sum of the parents' credit card.
On the game that the parents didn't even want.
Yeah. So that's why kids nowadays with technologies, I think parents' supervision are very, very important. You have to keep track of what your kids are watching, playing. Not to say that you're not giving them privacy. It's just that as a parent, you should know what your kids are doing.
At least now they're still your responsibility.
Yeah, because you never know whether this game or video will bring your kid harm in the future. Yeah.
And also peer pressure in this
Society?
stage of this age, like primary to middle school. It's also a problem lah. Like if you don't know this, maybe you'll get like
Left out.
You'll feel left out. But if it's like a physical and not on the internet virtual kind of thing, everyone can play together. Yeah, peer pressure is just another thing lah. So you cannot actually take the technology away from the kids because they have their peers. If one, everyone have to do it together. So now that we know, would you consider? Before that, do you think you're you rely a lot on technology, like in your daily life now?
In my daily life now, I would say 50-50 because I would try to keep track on technology stuff and also try to make myself remember that not all your life revolve around technology. You have to still go out and exercise or just read real books, not just through your tablets, or just enjoy the real world instead
Do
of
you
the
limit
virtual world.
your screen time?
Yeah.
I also do limit my screen time, especially like those apps where I always go on to. I found out that I have a habit. Every time when I'm working, right, when I work for a period of time, and then I want to take a rest, the first thing I'll do is to reach to my phone. Yeah. So that's why I start to log out from Instagram on the weekdays and only log in back on the weekends.
Nice.
I feel like the first few weeks I do that, right, I feel like I got nothing to do now. I feel like I got my phone but I cannot go on Instagram. Yeah. Would you think about having a detox week, like straight no phone?
I think that would be a bit hard for me.
If your work doesn't interfere.
I would like to try, but I don't think I will survive.
Why?
Cause let's say it's not work related or contacting families. I would still want to watch videos on like update myself on the current trends and everything. So it might be a bit hard, but I will try to limit my time on the phone.
Okay. I would want to try to detox, but with my work, I can't lah. Not now lah. It will be a fun experience.
Yeah, because you really force yourself to enjoy the real world.
Nothing to distract. Not like to distract lah. Nothing to like ask for attention. Because all the notifications, right? Sometimes when it pops, when you're in the zone doing your work, notification pops up. You will distract yourself. You'll look at the notification.
Yeah, that's one of it. And nowadays, I see quite a number of people actually using their phone on the dining table. Meal times, especially. Meal times.
No more like talking.
Yeah.
Actually, I do enjoy having talks over dinner.
Yeah.
Because usually dinner is the end of the day already, right? You can share about what you've done today, what you think about this and that.
Yeah.
Especially younger people, they always bring their gadgets together with them to the dining table. They eat, they chop.
Yeah. Because during my psych degree, I actually did a research on meal times, the importance of meal times. And the result really shows that having that meal time itself is very important, especially in families, because during that time is the only time where everybody is in the same room together.
True.
So like parents are working, children are in school.
After school.
Yeah, that's the only time everybody is together in that same room where you get to bond and share your day to your family, your kids, or you actually talk on what problems you have, hoping to seek advice together instead of like just individually talking to your parents.
Yeah, true. It's been getting lesser and lesser now.
Yeah.
Even if like families, they have family day out in a restaurant to have their dinner, the kids are still on their
phone.
On their gadgets.
Yeah, having that mealtime is important because it really does affect not just the adults but the kids' self-esteem, confidence,
support.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Yeah.
Spend more time with your family people.
Yeah.
Well, how much is too much for you?
How much is too much
How
for
much
you?
social media or technology time is too much for you?
Leaving out work, if you spend more than half a day on your phone, that's a bit too much.
I would say if you realize end of the day you haven't seen anything other than your phone, it's too much.
That is extreme.
Like, cause now people wake up, go work, it's technology already. Then until maybe like 6, go home, eat, then they are on their phone again. So I can say in 24 hours, more than 16 hours, people are on their phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's too much. Give yourself some time. Spend some time with yourself.
Yeah. But you have to, if you take out the 8 hours of work time and then you another 8 hours on social media, technology, that is really too much. That's extreme.
Yeah. Have to be aware of
The usage time. Try taking out some time to go out, exercise, breathe in some fresh air.
that's something I have never done in a long time.
Or read a book, do something different. Like maybe just singing, play music, dancing.
Cleaning is also a good thing though.
Yeah.
It's an exercise and you get your space clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's something outside of the virtual electronic
the
world.
virtual world.
Yeah, especially now with
The metaverse and VR.
yeah. You might find it nice, but it's not real.
Yeah. I don't know if one day the technology will go until like you can bring your soul into the VR world. Then maybe it might be semi-real.
Yeah.
But it's still not real. You're still living. You still can't touch the things. You still can't. The things can't have emotion. Can't feel you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still emotional beings lah. Still prefer to be a person who can see and touch and feel. Okay. I guess that sums up our very messy episode.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't even know how to put a topic to this. But I'll figure it out. Well, like our video, comment on our video, share our video, and follow our Instagram at That's Why We Friend. And I guess we'll see you in the next episode next week. Bye.